UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. But that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So Syracuse's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So
there he goes. Oh, what a cut. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Sawyer. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Just keeps slinging it. Caught behind the line. It's Pierce. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Down Cuse. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
This is the 7th play of the drive as they come to the line on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops looking for a chance today.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Blunt. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one. That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Duke. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Gives it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's going to let it go. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting back downhill, not going backwards.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Blunt. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Pierce. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Blunt. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Duke. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows.
Touchdown, Buffalo! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who can score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pierce. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on.
Give him 6. Touchdown Bulls.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Clements. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Pierce. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Pierce. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Oh, they're after him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pierce. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Syracuse. Great job by the back on the option.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Syracuse, 14.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rushes on him. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Blunt. Right on the money. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Low. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And after that sack, just like that, you go from 2nd and inches to now 3rd and long. You are making it so difficult now to keep this drive alive. Great play by the defense.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. Going downfield for the big play. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clements. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Gonna run it. It's Woolihan. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10, here he comes. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive.
There he goes. Discards him with the stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space to the left. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Back to throw. It's Blunt. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gives it on the option. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Fires one high and deep. Caught at the 25. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, but then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and...
He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
He's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They want that clock to run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Blunt. Calls it in. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
An offense has practiced this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Fires to the big fella.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Unloads to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Duke. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been... Touchdown, Buffalo! Fitted in the window for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Syracuse right back at it.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the counter. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He leaves it with his back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Touchdown, Buffalo! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.